What do you think really drives the most successful people in the world? Long after they've made more money than they could ever spend. Is it just more ambition? More power? Well, someone asked the legendary investor Warren Buffett that exact question. And his answer, it was shockingly simple. And honestly, it had nothing to do with money. So, let's dive into what he said.
Yep, that was the exact question. And just think about it for a second. We're talking about Warren Buffett and his partner Charlie Munger. These guys are absolute legends, titans of investing, and they were still going strong well into their late 80s and 90s. So you can imagine, people wanted to know, what's the secret? What's the fuel that keeps them going?
And Buffett's answer, it wasn't some complicated financial formula or a hot stock tip. Nope. He basically boiled his entire life philosophy down to 3 super simple pillars. And this isn't just a framework for success, it's a framework for, real lasting happiness. So let's get into the first one.
All right, pillar number 1. This is the bedrock for everything else. It's not about doing what you think you should be doing or chasing some prestigious title. It's way simpler than that. It's all about what you truly, genuinely love to do.
This was literally the first thing out of his mouth. It's so simple, right? But also kind of profound. He said that he and Charlie just have so much fun, that every single time they talk, it's a total joy. The work itself is the reward. See, it's not just a way to get to a paycheck or some goal. For them, the fun is baked right into the process.
So here's the key takeaway, right? For Buffett, a long, successful life isn't about just gritting your teeth and grinding it out. No way. It's about finding something that feels more like play than work. That joy, that's the engine. That's what gives you the energy to keep showing up, not just for a year, but for decades.
Okay, so that leads us right into the second pillar, and you'll see how it builds on the first one. Because doing what you love, that's awesome, but it's really only half the battle. The other half, well, it's all about who you're doing it with.
And that was the very next part of his answer. He makes a point to say every day. And that's huge. He's not just talking about your buddies you see on the weekend or your family. He means intentionally building your daily life, your job, the people you collaborate with, your inner circle with people you actually like and respect.
And when you do that, look what happens. Your job stops feeling like just work. It becomes the series of shared experiences. You get that mutual respect, that real connection. And suddenly, the daily grind doesn't feel like a grind anymore. It's something you actually look forward to. All right, that brings us to the third and final pillar. And I've got to say, this one might be the toughest one for a lot of us. It's all about your internal game. It's a discipline, a choice you have to keep making over and over again.
Buffett is super direct about this part. He says, look, you just can't go around holding grudges or being negative all the time. Doesn't matter if it's about the world, some person who wronged you, or just bad luck. His approach is almost radically simple. He doesn't say you need to analyze it or process it for weeks. His advice is just move on.
And it boils down to these 2 words. That's it. It's like an active command you give yourself. He basically argues that holding on to all that negative stuff, it only hurts you. So what's the most efficient, effective thing you can do? Make a conscious choice to let it go. Just forget it.
So what's the payoff here? What happens when you put all 3 pillars together? You're doing what you love, you're with people you love, and you're actively ditching all the negativity? Well, according to Buffett, the return on that investment, it's worth way more than any stock you could ever buy. And this is where he connects all the dots. He truly believes that being happy isn't just some nice, fluffy feeling. He thinks it has a real, tangible effect on your life. It makes a huge difference, as he puts it, not just for your mood, but maybe even for your physical health and how long you live. And hey, he kind of suggests that Exhibit A is, well, them. At the time he said this, Charlie Munger was 96 years old and Buffett was 89. He even made a joke that with their not-so-healthy habits, their long lives must be a testament to something. And he's heavily implying that something is this very life philosophy we're talking about. So let's just boil it all down. The billionaire secret isn't some secret at all. It's a 3-step formula that pretty much anyone can use. Step 1, do what you love. Step 2, do it with people you love. And step 3, let go of everything else. The grudges, the negativity, the bad breaks, let it all go.
So that kind of leaves us with one final thought, right? This isn't just some abstract theory. It's meant to be practical. So let me ask you this as we wrap up. If you were to apply Buffett's third pillar, like right now, what's one grudge, just one negative thing that you could choose to just forget today?